Does it look like it's Groundhog Day? Everyone is asleep in this house except myself and a 10-year-old with autism. We just woke up. I woke up thinking, and this seemed really important, two thoughts happen every New Year's Eve. Do you know what they are? Or they do for me. The first one is, there's all this pressure to start something new tomorrow. I wake up filled with anxiety over the pressure to start something new. And then, because I'm knowing I'm going to start something new, I continue on. I feel like I should do everything that is a bad habit today. Like, I was thinking, maybe I should go to McDonald's. I've got to put a lot of sugar in my coffee because tomorrow is the new day. And there's all this pressure to say Happy New Year's Eve to people. What makes it happy? I just don't get it. I mean, I'm not saying it's not happy, but like, what makes it happy? Well, I don't even think about taxes. Taxes? Oh, God, I do need to pay my property taxes. Where does the pressure come from? Well, Dr. Martin, it's self-induced pressure. It's all from myself. Really, it's not for me. So that's the big thing, is what am I going to start new? And I have ideas like this. I'm going to join a new gym, and I'm not going to tell my family so that if I fail, then they don't know. Because they belong to a gym. And my daughter belongs to the Y. Have a smoke. No smoking. Fresh start. Yeah, it just makes me tired. Well, the other big thought is that New Year's Eve, and it's sort of symbolic, honestly, the whole year. New Year's Eve is this like, what are you going to do tonight? What are you going to do tonight? Do you have plans? And I'm like, no, I don't have plans. Should you make plans? But I don't feel like making plans. Is it because you have no friends? Maybe it's I have no friends. I have no plans. You will go during the school day. See, automatically, Jennifer, I'm like, I can't go to the gym during the school day. I have to work. Oh, stop. Cats that want wet food. Well, watch Ryan Seacrest. Well, now that seems depressing. Yeah, I was just thinking when I was younger, or when we were younger, even when we had like babies, we would make plans. Like we would have people come to Edenton and bring their kids with them, babies, and they would come. And now all this like big group of people, we never get together. And I don't understand if it's, you have no invites. Susan, I might have an invite. How do you know? I mean, we could have, yesterday we steamed oysters and the kids had friends and some of the parents, popped in and out while they were driving or dropping them off or walking over. And that was nice. But yeah, I think we always were entertainers, but having Skookie in there makes it difficult to be an entertainer because he's kind of a loose cannon. Now he does seem to be getting easier as he's getting older. I noticed last night, like, okay, didn't mess anything up. He wasn't too disruptive. He did throw one sandwich that then I proceeded to step in. But that was okay. People don't party like they used to. Well, I don't even mean like drinking a bunch of alcohol. Yesterday, I was like thinking, like, I feel like I'm at this part of my life where I'm not going on weekends with old college friends or childhood friends or even my friends at home now. And I kind of miss that part of my life. And then there's a part of me that worries, like, will it ever come back? Because I have a special person in my house. It's never going to be easy to leave, right? So that makes it harder. COVID has changed a lot of things. Well, Sue, that's probably a really good thought. I hadn't even thought about that. I mean, the last time I had a party was years ago. And I think I made artichoke dip, and I didn't realize it was supposed to be grated cheese. I used like this sprinkle Parmesan. It was real dry. They have plans of their own. Yes, I think my crowd, I don't know what their plans are tonight. So I wonder, is it me or is it just teenagers or is it, I don't know. It's just a different time. And, you think that like babies and little kids are hard, and they are hard. But I will say it is, we go so much now that it's hard. I don't know. Like I thought, well, I'll go. And I was talking to a friend, like, let's go down and see my parents. Well, then I'd leave him and he's like miserable. And then it's not even worth it, Anyway, seasons. Yeah, maybe other people, you can leave him in the care of his nanny. Well, it ain't. Him has opinions, and the nanny might have plans. He doesn't. When I leave, it's hard to leave because I have to suffer when I get back. So then I have to decide, is it worth leaving? Young adults are hard to parent, but fun to parent. So we're getting ready to do this whole find out from college thing at the end of the month. And I'm not a real anxious-y, nervous-y type person, but it makes me a little bit nervous. Seems like he dysregulates when you leave. Yes, he does. Big time. He likes mommy. I mean, this is a perfect job for me. He likes mommy to be right here. He's the only person in my family that loves my job. Are your boys going out? I think one of them is going to a friend's house, not too far away. And they usually spend the night over there. And then the next one, who's 16, his plans are vague. So I haven't heard what those are yet. So anyway, I've told them all they are more than welcome to have as many people as they want over here. So last night they had friends over at our house, which is fine. I'm a huge fan of that. A friend of mine texted me, and some of her kids were here last night, and she said, I'm not a jealous person, but the only time I'm jealous is when I know my kids are at your house hanging out. And I said, when we bought this house, it has a big kind of like playroomy kind of thing downstairs. And I really thought, I want a house where people come and hang out, because we have Amos. So it's really hard for us to just go places, and that has been successful. the kids come over here and hang out, so I get to see them. I don't miss things. And we have room for people to hang out and cook and do all sorts of stuff. So anyway, and I don't think that's a novel idea. My friend Kate Swinson, Finding Cooper's Voice, said the same thing. Like, they bought a house, they have a pool, like they wanted a place where people could come over there and congregate. So, because her son doesn't like to leave the house. My person loves to leave the house, but he only wants to go on major trips, like Russia, the magnet train in Germany. Wait until they're married and you never have an idea what they're doing when. Well, yeah, that will be interesting, won't it? Because my parents only have me, And I'll have 4 kids, 3 with, different types of futures than obviously Amos's future. And yeah, it'll be interesting. I just always want them. It's the kids' hangout room beside Big Thomas's man cave. The hangout room is Big Thomas's man cave, which yesterday I said to a friend of mine, I think I need to make this whole space like my office video space. She was like, well, then you might as well get divorced. Yeah, I mean, they love it down there. And then there's a ping pong table in the garage. They close the blinds up and like turn the speakers on and watch, terrible series. Yesterday I went down there. This is a true story. My husband is going to be doing a live video with my subscribers today because he promised. I went down there yesterday. Do you know what he had on? So there's lots of kids and stuff hanging out in there. He has on a video of killing hogs. And he has made put music to the video. I was like, oh my gosh, turn this mess off. Like small children, like those kind of faces. I was like, oh my gosh. Hog killing is really talk about starting a whole problem, talking about hogs. Hogs are invasive species. So hog hunting, you take a pit bull and you chase the hog. It's dark. No killing hogs. Yeah, I said, you know what? This is why we can't have people over. Because you put on videos of people getting hogs. This is why we can't have nice things. It's a sick place around here. I do not eat that hog meat. Ugh. We'll be at church sometimes and they're like, this is hog, this is from the wild hogs. I'm like, I do not eat that sausage. Your husband is disgusting. I know. Your husband is disgusting. I can't wait to tell him that somebody said that. Oh, yeah, I'm dying. The pit bulls don't kill the hogs. The pit bulls just catch the hogs. Maybe I'll put that video up on my blog and see what happens. Be very popular. The hogs mess up crops, evidently. Mm-hmm. They do. They mess up the crops. I don't know where they came from. They're kind of like nutria. They just pop in from somewhere. Love your sincerity in real life. Well, welcome to the party. Anyway. When will that be? It's New Year's Eve. Yeah. Wild hogs are scary. Does wild hog taste different? I don't know. It just freaks me out. I just can't.
Whoa, it's a dining table.
Where does he hunt wild hogs? They, in South Carolina, Darlington, South Carolina. But no, there's a lot of wild hogs in Windsor, I think.
Whoa.
This is why pit bulls get their terrible reputations. Well, I don't think necessarily, Jessica. I think pit bulls are the number one, like, when you look at dogs who kill people, isn't it pit bulls are always number one? You never hear about a golden retriever eating some 2-year-old's face off. Do you? I know people love their pit bulls and they're very kind, but I think they're also, some of them real naughty. I mean, you just don't hear about golden retrievers like attacking someone in the yard. Piglet. I ain't eating any piglet. Worried somebody might think I'm a piglet. Okay, subscribers, let's go have some coffee. What kind of music did he use for the hog video? The music from Jaws. Well, he used Widespread Panic and then Jaws, like that. That music. Oh, God. Subscribers, see you in a minute.